again, ladies and gentlemen. This is that dashing rogue here. Welcome back to my World of Tanks video. And today I'm bringing you a game that I played my Centurion 7-1 with Skyroot and bakspinr on my platoon. I didn't really have a very auspicious start to this game because I actually crashed out right as the game was loading and I had to quit out of World of Tanks and restart it. But as you can see, I'm back up and playing again. Oh, and before I get too far, just take a look at the enemy team there, and Torkwrench, who is in my clan and who has starred in some other videos of mine, has taken out his Conqueror GC and managed to get on the enemy team. I didn't even notice that at the time, honestly. But yeah, he's decided to try to take us all on. And I have to admit, at the beginning of this beginning of this match, I really didn't do a whole lot. I took a random shot here, and I probably missed because I don't remember doing actually any damage to him, or seeing that I had done any damage to him. But this game isn't exactly about me, because there are some really awesome players on our team, and they just did incredible things. And if it weren't for them, this would have been a loss, definitely. One of the best players is the guy directly to my right there in the FV 180, or the FV 215B 183, the Tier 10 British tank destroyer. If you, check that out. Man, that was beautiful. That was such a beautiful shot. And to have hit that guy as he's going down the cliff, wow. But yeah, for me, I didn't do a whole lot, and Skyroot and bakspinr actually they did quite a bit. They managed to push in their medium tanks all the way into our base. If you look at the all the way into their base. If you look at the mini map, they're doing a really good job of pushing forward. They're asking for help with that 1390, and any second here I will try to go help them out. But they're doing a really good job. They've just spotted Torkwrench on the enemy team, and I think our light is about to take him out. But if you look in the middle, it's a little hairy because that E100 is pretty much all by himself against 3 enemy tanks. That was if I may say so myself, that was a fairly decent blow against that 1390. But that left Skyroot and bakspinr open to go into the enemy base, which they promptly do. And I decide to try to help that U100, and I see the M103, and I have a little bit of a brain fail moment here because I'm trying to figure out where the M103 is, and it takes me a little bit to realize that he's running along the bottom here, kind of on the inside of the inside of this town, and it takes me a little too long to really react and get around and get some flanking shots into him. Also, it's about at this time that I noticed that Skyroot and bakspinr are having some problems on the enemy base with the E5, T110 E5, and there's some sort of medium tank over there. I'm not entirely sure what it was. But I am trying my very hardest to get over there in time and help with this. Both them and the U100. Unfortunately, bakspinr just died, and Skyroot just followed him. And the Centurion is a great tank, but it's not particularly fast. And I take some shots here that I don't really know what I was thinking, honestly. And RNG was definitely not smiling on me. Yeah, right into his turret. All of these shots, these long-range shots, either missed or ricocheted off their armor. I was trying to finish this M103 off so we wouldn't have 2 tanks to worry about. But look at this guy in the U100. He just rolled straight up to their base and took out, I don't know how many tanks. How many tanks has he killed? He's killed 1. He took out the M103 and the E50M all by himself with really, honestly, no help from me. But and that I really don't know how I lost my engine on that, but should have taken it a little easier. But no, that 100 was a beast, man. He he just did an amazing job. And unfortunately, that E5 took him out. But, you know, well played for the E5 too. Me, on the other hand, I really don't know what I was thinking. It was late, I was tired. And I really should have moved up further to try to get better shots on the people, on the two tanks that were flanking that U-100. But I was just worried at the time that I wouldn't be able to get close enough in time, so I wanted to take what shots I could. And I finally avenged bakspinr. But, yeah, I wanted to take what shots I could while I had them instead of risk moving up. And unfortunately for everyone involved, that was kind of the wrong idea. But we're not doing too bad here, and we still have Smokepunky on our team in the 215D 183, and he is doing an incredible job of just wrecking people. I get a lucky bounce there against the Leopard 1. Leopard 1 can easily take out the Centurion 7-1 just because his rate of fire is faster and he has more hit points. But somehow I managed to bounce that, and that was great. And he doesn't have a lot of hit points, and I managed to catch him as he's running away. But unfortunately now there's an IS-4 and an E4 on our base, so I switch, or at least I think I switched to HE. I didn't want to take an immediate left here because they would be able to spot me, so I go around kind of the long way. And yeah, here I switched to HE, or at least I thought I switched to HE, and I didn't really. I still had APCR loaded, and that almost cost us the match. I take a shot at this IS-4 thinking, oh, I'll just, you know, put a HE right into him and reset him, and nope. Hit bounced because it was APCR. But now I have HE, and unfortunately I put the shot right into the clip, and we would have lost this if it weren't for our lovely 183 over there. Or actually, it was artillery. I think it was our Batjet artillery, who did an awesome job, awesome shot right into the IS-4, reset the base, right at the very, very last second. And I put an actual HE shot into this guy and got full damage on that, and then it's just, you know, turkey shoot after that. And if you look again at Smokepunky and his 183, he just wiped out that E4. He did an amazing job, and man, if it weren't for that artillery and if it weren't for Smokepunky, we would have lost this game by far. I really didn't do a whole lot. And yeah, it was a very, very awesome, very close game. It was so much fun. Thanks, guys, and hope to see you soon. Hope you enjoyed. Take care.